Oh, well, well. What have I found here? Well, this video isn't going to get many views, so let's say good morning to the fishies. Good morning, Bubbles and Zoom and Mayan Gaius and Unicorn and what's your name? Or He-Man. Where's Myrtle? There's Myrtle. And look at the giant. Look how much this thing has grown. It was 9 polyps when I got it at MACNA 2017, or right before. Right before or right after? Right before MACNA 2017. Look at that thing. This guy's going pretty nicely too. Rainbow money. Can't hold that back. Varieties. This one doesn't grow. It just doesn't grow. I mean, like it's grown like minuscule amount, but just I don't know. Doesn't grow much. Got a green stripy mushroom popped up right there. And I need to do a water change. I need all that fucking algae. Anyway, so I still have 3 of the sick babies. And there's Nemo and Nemo and Spartacus. It's time for them to go to sleep. There's Tatsuki and Yamachika back there somewhere. There he is. Those are my prettiest babies. My prettiest pair of broodstock that I have left after Rangiku and Dean died. Except for maybe if you count the separated couple, Bruce and Myrtle. Anyways. So enough about the fishies. Time for something interesting. Wait, hold on, I need the controller. And we're back at the TV. Oh, look at me all like editing with the pause button. I'm about to choreograph with the X button and joystick. So, here we have, and you may be familiar with this as a YouTube connoisseur. You see here, this guy, Michael Hastings. Cool guy. Man after my own heart. Passed away 4 years ago. Car crash. Big explosion. Kind of wrapped around a tree there. Now that's not necessarily going to cause an explosion, but I'll get to that in a second. 2 points I want to make. Or maybe 3. Possibly 4, but no one expects a Spanish Inquisition. One is, look at the channels, big channels, and look at the views. Not many views. RT, 5,000 views. LA Times, local reporting. They say he had drugs in his system. They would know. Lots of RT appearances, but then again, back then a lot of people were making RT appearances because we didn't know any better. Oh yeah, and Russia, you would know all about emails, whether they're fake or real or not. We'll never know. But okay, so one thing is, any one of these videos you click, whether or not it's Young Turks or Huffington Post Live or stuff they don't want you to know, no matter what you click, a bunch of different RT videos are going to show up telling you that Michael Hastings was murdered. Now, the first video I just saw of this guy, actually, I haven't really thought about him since Rachel Maddow mentioned him several years ago. This video popped up as a suggested video for no reason. As you can see, it's doing really well. Right? Michael Hastings' car accident still makes no sense. This is Sandy Ernst's channel. She has 3 videos only. They're all related to this, so I'm guessing she's maybe personally involved in some way. But the who's who of Alex Jones and friends shows up, and every single one of them has the same opinion. They all think Alex Jones was, if only. No, they all think Michael Hastings was murdered by a car bomb. Now, I am going to invite you to go and watch these videos in full detail. What you find on this video is the image of a preliminary explosion underneath the vehicle before the car makes impact, and then there's a big explosion, or a couple of big explosions. This is a police dash cam that caught him running on a red light and then attempted to pursue him, but yeah, he had already crashed. And the officer's reaction seems quite genuine to me. So, had drugs in his system, had just run a red light, but people talking about a car bomb. Let's address that. On this video, that again I invite you to go look at for yourself. Let me pause to the exact spot. This guy, and this guy. I figured out how to forward one-handed. Where is it? I hit pause on this instead of play on that. Shit. Okay. Play.
Explosion
see the little preliminary
like,
flash?
And then you see the lights complete.
Come on.
Okay. What we see is that car going across the screen. You're going to see
Okay, now, what you would know, if any of you Alex Jones and Real News Now and fucking the Next News, like all these fucking people, what was it, TNN, the TNN guys showed up on a different fucking channel. I mean, just look at Red Ice TV, every single fucking one of these morons. Hours before he died, he contacted WikiLeaks. Oh, I bet he did. He was all up into that shit. He was probably contacting them every few fucking days. That's the kind of shit he was into. Now, I saw this. I saw what he had been into, and I saw when he was killed, and I immediately thought, oh shit. Maybe he might have been murdered. And I bet you nobody realizes that Russia might have done it yet. But you know what? Russia didn't have no fucking thing to do with this. This guy was depressed. Okay? I'm gonna tell you about, how cars work in a second. But let me tell you about Mr. Hastings. If you watch, and please do, if you're going to take interest into this,
a pre-explosion.
He was actually a friend of Rachel Maddow's, and she was friends with his girlfriend who had passed away in Iraq when her convoy was ambushed. Okay? Now, he wrote a book about it. Well, I can tell you why he was killed. that turns up positive for the Russia thing. Mm-hmm. And, so that certain people could take over Breitbart. Isn't that nice? But anyways, his girlfriend, beautiful girl, happens to have a Russian, Slavic, Belarusian last name. But I think it's just completely coincidence. Because, okay, first of all, the psychological profile fits. Obviously, somebody who has a problem with the system's rules, so he would have no inhibition towards drugs, alcohol. But, man, you lose your girl? The give a fuck meter stops working, okay? And this guy did not give a fuck. Didn't give a fuck about that red light. Didn't give a fuck about how high he was. Didn't give a fuck about how fast he was going. Now, since I understand that Alex Jones and all these fucking people who just, spout off this Pizzagate nonsense and all this other crap, since I know that you're not real men, since, you heard me threatening to fucking beat the living fucking life out of you because you're a communist Russian puppet bitch, Alex Jones, and then you said you dared anybody to call you a communist or a Russian puppet. And guess what? I fucking did it again, and I'm doing it again right now, you fucking bitch. Fucking Putin's nipple bitch. That's what you are. You're Putin's little nipple bitch. Oh, look, he's trying to grab onto the big old Putin tit. Oh, no, come here, Mother Russia. No, let me suck your cock, Big Daddy Vladimirovich. Fucking whore! Dude, if I saw that fuck, let's just say, light would reflect off of him differently from that point on. And I would run fast at that motherfucker, too. He wouldn't have time to do shit. Fucking traitors fucking anger me. Because unlike you, I'm an actual patriot who actually loves this country, who actually holds the values of this country dearly. And I don't dishonor children who died in fucking school shootings and then go and turn around and pretend to fucking stand up for children while running fucking cover for the same fucking people this dumbass is doing, who runs fucking child enslavement, child slavery, fucking sales, pornography, bullshit around the world. Russia. You work for them. That's who you fucking work for. But since I know you're not even a fucking man, let me tell you about how a car works. Okay? Underneath the car, where that little first explosion was, you will find the fuel tank. Inside of the fuel tank, guess what? There is fuel. Oh, for fuck's sake. I can't even fucking... this white girl can't even.